here. If it's your first time joining this channel, Margie with Money, Stocks, and Trades. I just wanted to hop on today and talk about what happened if you lost all your money this week and if your money is gone. You blew your trading account. So before I dive into this video, I just want to say nothing I say here today is legal advice or financial advice. Yes, I'm a lawyer, but no, I'm not your lawyer. Yes, I'm talking about trading, but I'm not a financial advisor. Don't copy me. Don't copy anyone in any trades. Do your own research always, or speak with a financial advisor about assisting you. But this week I did do a video. I came on and did a video about a couple of days ago. I think it was Monday or Tuesday beginning this week, and I let you all know that this week was going to be a rough week in the markets. So I talked about all of the high news events that were coming up, and then gave a few suggestions or things that you could do, and was looking for you all to let me know what you all was going to decide to do. But we had CPI numbers, we had PPI numbers, we had Jerome Powell speaking, followed by earnings season coming up for a lot of big companies. And so the market is really tricky, but the market sold off yesterday. Like it had a big drop. And so if you lost all of your money or a lot of money this week, then let's talk about it. What I'm thinking, knowing that there was lots of news this week, a speaker like Jerome Powell speaking, and high numbers like PPI and CPI coming out, if you lost all your money this week, then I believe it's one of two main things. One, it could either be that you don't understand yet how news affects the market. Okay, so that's a learning or educational type issue. And so there's all types of news events that go on monthly, sometimes quarterly, and taking time, if you've taken a course and your instructor hasn't gone over news catalysts, understanding the news and how it affects the overall market, then there's another educational piece that you're missing, and it's big on navigating and being successful in the market. Okay, so for what I've seen most of the time is that people will say, okay, I know how to understand news in the market, and what they're talking about is they understand how to go to a specific stock or a specific asset and review news around it. Okay, so for example, let's say you're trading Apple. Then you'll go and look for news with Apple, and you'll be like, well, there's no high news around Apple. There's no earnings report. There's nothing bad happened. There was no report about trucks, or not trucks, excuse me. There's no report about phones or anything like that going on, or a shortage, or something coming up in China where, they're not being able to produce phones, like that. So, or there's not a new release or sale that would move the stock in any direction. And so when you hear people say, well, I understand how to research news, most of the time it's around their particular asset. But you have to pay attention to the fact that stocks or commodities or whatever you're trading, they are a part of a bigger or larger basket that's moving. You have to put them in with the overall market. And so you have to understand how to know, learn about news about the overall market, because the overall market news affects the smaller things that you were trading. So did you have like a zero in effect, like, a bird's eye view where you zoning in very particular to your asset and not necessarily what was going on in the broader market? So those are some things that, that's one thing. So the first thing for me, again, is just, do you know what the news events are? Do you know what type of effect they have? Because news happen all the time, every day, mostly, but some have greater impact than the others. So the first thing, again, I would say, if you lost all of your money, is to figure out, do I understand the news? The second thing is, if you understand the news and you know about it and you got wrecked, I would likely say that it is a emotional issue. Okay, so what made you trade? If you understand all of the events that were going on this week, you understand where we are in market cycles or in seasonality with everything happening, why'd you risk it? What made you risk it? So was it hope? Was it greed? Was it fear of missing out? Was it, oh, I think it's going to do this, I think the stock or the the index or whatever is going to move this way or the other, which made you hop in? So I'm curious about it. Let me know, because the market was very choppy. Very tricky. And I'm not sure what would make someone, and not that it's wrong, because if I saw a good setup, I'd take it, but mostly probably scalping. So what caught you off guard when you started trading? What made you decide to trade? Did you see setups? How did you get tricked out of it? Did you feel like, look, I just have to make money this week, I need to stay on track with my goals, I'm depending on trading to live or to pay my bill, and so I have to find money out of the market? Did you try to make it happen? I feel like you tried to make it happen. That's really what it boils down to. If you understood the news and you still hopped in, you probably tried to make it happen. But it's okay, because you want to know why? We all do it. We've all either done it at some point in time or still doing it. And so there's no shame here, but there is a part of recognizing and understanding, how we approach things and what's going on while we're trading. So understanding your body, understanding your mindset, understanding what you're thinking in the moment, because trading live is different than, just reading something when you're calm. There's a lot of emotions that go on with your body, and if you're not journaling, you won't be able to identify that. And so I recognize sometimes when I'm trading, I'm like, oh, well, why is my heart beating fast? Why am I nervous? Why is my breath getting short? You know what I mean? So we probably all had those moments, but in those moments I realize it's because I'm in a trade and I'm hoping and praying that the candlestick that I'm on goes in the direction that will bring me profits. And so I know that I'm in a trade and I'm hoping and I'm praying and I'm guessing, and that's gambling. That's gambling. So if I can identify those body emotions or body triggers, I can help myself with trading psychology and say, okay, you know what? I just probably need to get out this trade. I need to sit on my hands. So those are two things. Now I know there's also, reading candlestick patterns, and I thought I had a setup and my candlestick pattern told me I had a setup, or, I might just need to get better at charting. Those could be your things. But honestly, I boil it down into two categories. So let me know if you lost everything this week, if it was a tough one for you, or even if you made it back at zero. Let's say you either lost a lot but you was able to make up your losses, or if you gained a lot but then you ended up losing it all. Let me know what happened this week, and I hope it helps. It's always best, again, to get the education that you need to become successful, to continue to be successful, or to become a successful trader. It's always learning. And for a bit of encouragement, we all gonna have to pay the market at some particular time to take a lesson instead of a loss. All right, so love you guys. I hope that this video was helpful. I'm not going to stay on long. Let me know if there's something you'd like me to cover next. Look, it's over and done with now. This week of trading is, over with. So just let's just get prepared to, start again trading next week. It's done, it's over. Review your charts. Take a day off for the weekend on Saturday. Spend time with your family, spend time with loved ones. Don't forget to make some time to learn, so if you can start learning, carve out a couple of hours over the weekend to go back and research and review what you did and what you thought about, and let's get prepared to continue to move forward. I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.